Step 1. Maximize your odds by scanning the entire internet until you find a meatloaf recipe with more than 50 ratings and a full 5 stars. Step 2. Make your grocery list. You need 5 things. Step 3. Exit the store $185 later. Oops! Decide which expense you're now gonna leave unpaid. Step 4. Unload your groceries but don't put them away, leaving yourself an approximately 2 by 1.5 square foot rectangle of countertop on which to construct your creation. Step 5. Fetch all of the ingredients you need. Look at the recipe again and whimper because this sucks. I'd rather take a practice SAT. Step 6. Make the sauce. Remember to double-check your measurements before adding anything. And on the topic of measurements, why did teaspoon and tablespoon both have to start with a T? Not cool. Step 7. Sauté the onions and garlic. Scrub your hands for 5 minutes to try and remove the garlic scent. Realize you are now the best positioned to defend against a vampire should one get loose at the party. Grasp the enormity of this burden. Scrub for another 5 minutes. Step 8. Make the meat mix. Use a fork to take the meat out of the plastic because F no are you gonna touch that. Step 9. Contemplate the nature of ego while cracking an egg directly onto a cutting board instead of into a bowl. Realize your mistake and mop up the raw egg with 3 paper towels. Curse out loud when you notice the paper towels have caught fire from the sautéing onion. Decide you are literally I Love Lucy. Step 10. Start the coffee pot because you need some liquid concentration. Run downstairs to your spouse and be a jerk about random things. Things that are so random you can't even remember them the next day. When he tells you, you're being a bitch because you hate cooking, scoff at him but silently be grateful for that nugget of new awareness. Now go to the bathroom and check your phone. Run back upstairs once you realize the coffee pot has been whistling for 2 minutes straight and your husband just ignored it to spite you because of your tood. Discover in horror that the coffee pot has been shooting steam point blank onto an aerosol canister of whipped cream, and thank the Lord it didn't explode and rocket a hole through your ceiling or skylight. Step 11. Mix it. The consistency should feel like 50% Play-Doh, 50% slime. Whimper again because the recipe says you have to mix it with your hands, and you have to follow the recipe exactly. Step 12. Mold it. Get precise with your measurements. Don't fuck with a 5-star rating. Get a ruler. Step 13. Put it in the oven. Realize that now you have to clean. Ignore this glaring obligation and go downstairs to do your makeup instead. Thou to never do this shit again. Not until Thanksgiving. Today's leap day. Step 14. Let your husband deal with taking out the meatloaf and prepping it for transport. Have a brief existential crisis when he informs you it hasn't yet reached a safe internal temperature despite the fact that you cooked it for the full 45 minutes specified in the recipe. Step 15. Take half an hour to come down from this entire stressful experience. Make the car ride to the party tense for everyone because you hate to cook. Scream at your husband for forgetting the parsley garnish, which you neglected to tell him to add. And step 16. Walk in the door holding your meatloaf with a smile on your face. You did it. See? It's easy.